I just wanted to go over a few things for gunsmithing school and what's going on. First, as far as gunsmithing school goes, I missed a deadline, and just because the deadlines were on their website really confusing. So, because of that, I'm not going to be going to gunsmithing school this year. I am going to try reapplying. I'll do it a lot sooner, though, in about December, January of next year for the 2014 year. Now, that being said, I actually made the stock in this video for gunsmithing school. That's why you didn't see a video of me doing anything with it. Now that I'm not going there for at least another year, actually a year and a half, I don't have to really kind of wait for that because I'm going to have plenty of time to make other ones. And for that reason, I'm looking for a barreled action to use this stock on. I have some other ones I could use it on, like a shotgun or a lever action, but I don't want to do a stock that is two-piece with this block that I have. I wanted to do a single-piece full stock, and that brings me to the next thing, which is going to be the problem I've had with the camera. Now, you probably have seen a lot of videos that were really blurry, and that was a problem. I was using a webcam to shoot all my videos, and it quite often was just very blurry. It wouldn't focus right. It was a half-decent camera, but with the focusing problem, it just looked like crap most times. And because of that, I took it back. I'm going to be getting a full digital camera. I'm just looking for a good model to get that's not too expensive, on a budget now. And for the time being, though, I'm going to be using my wife's cell phone. And so for the next little bit, I'm going to be doing a few different projects. There's a couple other ones I just recently got the parts for. I actually plan on making a couple of hand tools that I got the metal for, digging out the grinder and bench grinder, that is, to grind some metal and harden some parts and things like this. Now that the summer's here, I should be able to work outdoors a little bit more, and I'm also getting into some reloading and some other things. Last thing I wanted to talk about was actually some shooting with my wife.
Keep going.
And what I've found has really worked and made things easier and
Okay,
perhaps
keep
better.
going. Keep shooting.
First off, start off with a 22. As you can see here, my wife's shooting a 22, semi-automatic. Not too big under the rules right now.
No.
You know, the four
Shoot,
major
shoot.
ones, like not pointing the gun at anything you don't want to destroy, keep your finger off the trigger until you're ready to shoot. Those kind of things we're kind of big on. But the rest of it, I just let her do what she wants to, as long as she's being safe with it. I don't care what she's shooting, and or how she's shooting it, for that matter. And therein is the key thing.
Push it forward.
You want to make sure that she really doesn't get walloped hard by recoil,
Forward,
because
not back.
if you let them beat themselves up, or if you give a great big pistol like a 44 Magnum or something like that to your wife, and they get pistol whipped, or they get their shoulder all bruised up, they're really not going to go back to the range very much. But as it is now, I have my wife, where she actually likes the range, and she goes quite often, or wants to go, probably as much as or more than me in some times. To that end, you want to stay away from hunting loads that are really heavy.
270 with a hunting
A lot of
load
hunting
at,
loads are really
200 yards.
designed to hit the animal with the most shock they can, and those big bullets also mean that your shoulder takes a lot more, as a lot of people know. So aim for lighter bullets, particularly lighter cartridges. Don't be getting the 300 Win Mags and the 416 Rigby's out, and all that kind of stuff. She doesn't really care how big the gun is. She just wants to shoot something at start. Really nice cartridge to go for is a 223 or something similar to that. That kind of recoil, really light bullets, the lightest you can get. And to that end, reloading is a really great thing to do with introducing your woman, wife, girlfriend, what have you. Because when you do that, you can actually download the cartridges. I've actually loaded a lot of 308s and 270s with the absolute minimum charge you can, and in some cases, I go below that. Now that means that the 308 is not going to cycle the best, but 270 bolt action is going to function fine, so it's not going to make a whole lot of difference. This is NB Gunsmith. May your sights be true and your target full of holes.